remembering a music legend here on BBC One. A look back at the life of Johnny Cash, the last great American, in half an hour.
Here we are again with another episode of Commercial Breakdown. Once again, we've got a superb selection of funny adverts from all over the world. So, nothing from Germany. Now then, you might have noticed that television is obsessed with houses, OK? Have you noticed that? Only you can't call them houses now. You have to call them property, as in, I'm just off to water the plants in the green property, or my daughter's upstairs playing with her doll's property. Don't argue with that bloke, he's built like a brick property. Actually, I did something to make my property a little more attractive. I bought, you know, that Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen? Yeah, I brought him in. And buried him under the patio. then I did my own special bit of home improvement, threw out the kids, and... Look at all the mums. How can he say that? All the dads. Yeah. Now... right. All these shows, right, you see on telly now, where these agents and designers show people what to do with their houses. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Drives you mad. Right, the punters go, wow, it's really amazing. It's so enormous and beautifully furnished. And the presenter goes, yeah, I know, this is my house. Now, let's find a crap hole you can afford. OK. Now, you can tell a lot about a person by the place he lives in, right? If you live in a bungalow, you're retired. If you live in a penthouse, you're rich. If you live in a cardboard box under a bridge, you're an ITV digital shareholder. Anyway. Moving house is meant to be one of the most stressful things in life. Did you know that, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Especially if you're being evicted. Right? Now, I reckon as a source of stress, it's right up there with divorce, bereavement and watching Tim Henman. So we're all obsessed with houses, aren't we, right? And adverts are no exception. They try to sell you furniture, carpets, electrical appliances. Then they try to sell you stuff to keep the house clean. So lots of competition there. You've got Mr Sheen flying around in his aeroplane, toilet duck squirting up under the rim, and Mr Muscle, who loves to do the jobs that you hate, which is absolute I tell you what, that's rubbish. I asked him to fill in my tax form the other week, and he was hopeless.
Yeah, well, here's your problem. Someone's been stuffing these behind the dishwasher.
Nut break. Who'd do that?
It's the Cadbury Dairy Chocolate and Nut Break that drives nut lovers nuts.
I'm a very fortunate man.
I'm a very fortunate woman.
Close your eyes and kiss me.
Darling, what a beautiful home.
Nothing's too good for you, my dear.
Fascinating.
I built it myself.
I find the clash of these colours to be rather invigorating. Much like that of Le Corbusier. It's a spatial thing. I mean, one needs to come to terms with the dynamic implications.
Mighty, you'll come out there, Ross.
Może już pora na wiosenne porządki. Cif i Domestos to super jakość w super ofercie.
Nei, pålegget mitt er tomt. Andre gang på 3 dager at det er tomt. Ja, det er ikke meg.
Er det han der nye, eller?
Han virker grei, han.
Grei? Han er ikke grei, han er rar.
Han ligger i badekaret altså 5-6 timer om dagen. Ja. Og naken, hvorfor går han så mye naken rundt da? Kanskje han, jeg aner ikke, kanskje han lukter jo fisk, og så gjør han dette her.
I'm not very squeamish, right? I've seen some gruesome sights in my time. Vanessa Feltz sunbathing. Sherry Blair singing. David Dickinson with his clothes off. Graham Norton with his clothes on. But thankfully, I've got a fail-safe system, right, for dealing with anything yucky. I close my eyes and run away, screaming my head off. And it's very fine if you're a comedian, not so good if you're a brain surgeon. How can people do that, operate on people? I've got a friend who wanted to be a brain surgeon. He's actually a gynaecologist because he wasn't tall enough. And I said... Oh. He loves them DIY programmes because he can decorate the hallway through the letterbox. And I said to him... I said, I could never watch an operation. I can't even watch an operation on television, right? I can't even stand the sight of knives going in and blood coming out. I had that same reaction every time. Do you know what I say? I say, can you put this chicken leg back on the barbecue, please? The thing is, we're all getting a lot harder to shock, aren't we? Everyday TV's beaming... I tell you what, they're distributing images into our living rooms you wouldn't believe. Murder, violence, explicit sex, Eamon Holmes. Stuff that makes you clench your buttocks so tight you could use them as a toast rack. So here's some examples of less savoury adverts, right? Those of a more sensitive nature might want to look away. The rest of you, just grab a sick bag.
It's easily owned, an iMode cell phone for just €49. So high.
Good night. Night, love.
有效紓解難言之痛，白宮痔瘡產品系列。
UK.com
not going to lie to you, I'm not one for public transport, me. Buses, trains and me have been strangers for a long while. The closest I get to public transport is sharing a taxi with a taxi driver. Right, as far as I can see, the only good thing about buses is they give nutters something to do all day, don't they? Like driving them. The best thing about buses is a view from the window, right? All them old age pensioners overtaking you on push bikes. And them seats, they're so squashed together, right? But you don't have to worry about deep vein thrombosis. Oh, no. You don't have to worry about DVT. No, because you don't get to sit on the seats, do you? Instead, you just spend the whole journey standing upright, grabbing an handle covered in sweat and verrucas and pressed up against someone's armpit. After half an hour of the most physical contact you've ever had in your life, you don't know whether to apologise or ask them to marry you. I apologise, all right? In fact, buses are like wives, aren't they? None for 5 years and then 4 at once.
Sorry, but you've got amazing dandruff.
Six days, I've been a slave. I need a break, a beer. I'm getting out of here, thank God. This week is finally through. Got a 40-hour weekend and I'm making every minute count.
Can't afford your motorcycle insurance? At Direct Insurance, you can save up to 40%. Direct Insurance.
Excuse me. Do you think I could have some?
Yeah, sure.
All those hippies who think we should live in peace and harmony together have obviously never worked in an office. Right, you put all the world leaders into an office, and I bet within 20 minutes you'd have the French declaring nuclear war on whoever nicked their stapler. OK? Especially open plan offices. Open plan offices are particularly annoying, especially if you're a gynaecologist. Yes, we're back there again. No, there's no escape, no quiet, no privacy. It's like Big Brother, but without the personalities and the sex. Oh, hang on, that was Big Brother, wasn't it? Mind you, the internet has completely revolutionised work, because no one does it, does it? No one does work anymore when you've got the internet. People reminisce about how they used to... The old days, you know, when we had to walk across the room to tell someone a joke. And technology in the office is years behind technology anywhere else in the world, isn't it? You can buy a mobile phone the size of a matchbox. It will do email, text messages, photographs, give you access to the web. Meanwhile, in the office, there's this thing the size of a bloody great caravan, and all it does is copy things. See, the thing is, you don't need an office anymore. We've got all the technology to take the office with us. Mobile phone, laptop, computer, personal organiser. All we're missing is that little creep with spots who nicks your Tipex.
Heard his first concert a few days ago. It was fantastic. You should have seen him waltzing up to the piano with his book. So, whereabouts are you staying?
At the Hilton. And, of course, it overlooks the park, so
Yeah,
it's very
lovely.
pleasant indeed. And we're...
This is Are you well with it? All right.
This is Tim.
Hello, Tim. We have a terrific offer for your business if you're willing to change your phone service.
We changed our coffee vendor once. We're happy with what we got. Thanks.
Why not stick with the one you've trusted for over 100 years? SPC Pacific Bell. We're on it.
File this.
Sure can. Thank you. Piper Chan. Hi.
Heavy starch.
Oh, heavy starch it is. Hi. Hey, Santos. How's the company stock doing?
Up again.
Good night, Paula.
Good night.
The new E-Trade. More of what you need to stay ahead in today's economy. E-Trade Financial.
So if we look at this line here, we can see that the units have slowly increased as the sales have increased. We have gained a market share of 3.2%, and we also expect our share price to increase so that we can increase customer care, which will increase. What we'd like to do is obviously increase the service so that
when you've lost your ooh, get it back with Thai food.
Sorry. Right, where was I? 3%.
When it's inappropriate to eat fruit, eat Starburst.
Yo, come on, move this.
On April 25th, wear your jeans to work for Jeans Day and BC's Children's Hospital. Or next year it's spandex.
This next lot of ads is about being in love. Obviously, true love does have its downside. It's called marriage. In fact, sleeping with women can have its downside. It's called children. Love can also be a physical thing. It can break your heart, tear your soul, and usually it's just a right pain in the arse. Of course, like, laughter is meant to be healthy for a relationship. I should know, I'm a comedian. No, laughter is healthy for a relationship. I just don't want to hear it every time I take off my boxer shorts. I won't deny I've had more than my share of sexual problems. Getting it, for the most part. My last girlfriend and I had a communication problem. Yes, her husband kept answering the phone.
Peter, yes.
non ce lo... Cos'è?
Se tu metti già aspetto,
Che cazzo hai detto un parlo?
Pedro! Cos'è? Tutti un loro lì. Che braccia fiata. Come?
I just don't know what to do, Sue. You just upped and went. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt.
Have you tried these, Jan? Roundtree's Fruit Rush. They're fruity, they're full of hidden juiciness, and they're guaranteed to bring your man back.
Bailiffs, madam. Come to take your fruit.
New Fruit Rush. The fruity, the juicy. What more do you want?
No me puedes decir eso, mi amor. No es verdad que no te dedico tiempo. Estoy todo el día dando vueltas en la página de TNT, mi amor. Pero si yo solamente pienso en vos. Mírame, mírame. Mi amor, la verdad. Vos sos mi enfermedad. Mi amor, mírame, mírame.
I'll tell you what, that did not hurt. OK. Now, there's a book that says that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. If you ask me, the book's from Uranus. Now, God is probably a woman, isn't she? Yeah, because that would explain why men look so ridiculous in the nude. You show a woman a naked man, what would she do? She might know whether to laugh, cry, or hang her coat up. Or flick the light switch off. OK, it was a cold night. Now, if God had been a woman, she still would have created the Garden of Eden, but she would have made Adam mow the lawn every week. You see, now, if God was a bloke... Oh, yes. If God was a bloke, the Garden of Eden would have had AstroTurf and a barbecue. And the world would have taken a lot longer than 6 days to build it, even though it didn't say that on the estimate. We'll do it in 4, Gov. The fact is, we'd be lost without you women. Where would we be? Richer? Well, you put 10 men in a room, right? They'll laugh, fight, sulk, complain. You put 10 women in a room, what they do? Decorate it. So to finish off, here's a celebration of blokes and all things blokey. You bet your life, these were made by a woman. Good night.
So this is a new place, Jacko. You've done well. How good is this?
Good on you, Jackass. Check this out.
Down the golds, boys. Oh, my, you're a beauty.
Not much of a beer fridge.
Good thing we've only got time for one.
Good as gold, mate.
This will last us for months.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, and here's my mind. Imagine how the world could be.
This is most amazing sunset I ever seen.
All right, shut the fridge, will ya?
That was cute.
Schooner of new, thanks.
Sorry, mate. No dogs allowed.
That's a guide dog, mate.
Guide dog. Guide dogs are either German Shepherds or Labradors.
What have they given me?
That won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a
play. From cotton picker to huge star, remembering the man in black next here on BBC One, Johnny Cash, The Last Great American.